Hi Pisces, this is Tara with Ariana. Start with your September forecast. In case you want to go for a personalized reading, feel free to reach us at the email address given below. Let's just understand what's in store for you this month. Now, the overall energy from the Ideal Tarot is the Tower card. This is talking about sudden changes, sudden activity. You also need to be careful because there's a tendency to overreact. Maybe you should also not set your hopes too high because like the sand castle in this card, it could all crumbling down. Your hopes could be dashed for that matter. Other than that, I'm also picking up that you're also someone who is very restless. You want to reach out to someone, you want to communicate with that person. Maybe this person is also in your line of work, or you have a deep corner for that person. The final days of August, stepping into September, I do have the Knight of Swords. I think in this time you were someone who was very proactive. You were making headway because you had the ability to adapt, to make adjustments. You were in an adventurous frame of mind. Progress was also on the cards. Maybe everything had worked out fine because you had organized your day. Other than that, I think you were also someone who was not going to put up with sluggish co-workers or colleagues. Maybe there was also excess scrutiny at work, yet you were someone who was able to overcome that as well. By and large, I think you were someone who was willing to go the extra mile to make headway. Obstacles to overcome this month, or the challenges, I do have the King of Wands. Now, this is a king who is very creative, who is very imaginative, but then this is in the challenge position, so look carefully at those creative ideas. You do desire recognition, you do want to be in a position of strength, in control. I think you also need to resolve issues and to move on in case there are disagreements with others. I think this is a time to blow the pipe of peace, but then like I said, you could be loath to do that because this is in the obstacle position. Your boss could also try to underestimate your abilities. Maybe you are quite capable, but he thinks otherwise and he wants to have his hold over you. That is why he just does that, or he resorts to the same. Influences for this month, I do have the Page of Swords. This is a young person who is determined to get ahead despite the obstacles in the path, despite the scrutiny on the work front. Maybe your family members are also going to disagree to your ideas. Maybe they think that you're being unreasonable. I think you want to set sail for greener pastures. You want to travel out of town for better job opportunities, or even with respect to higher education, you want to enhance your skills. But then your family thinks that you're being impractical because they don't have the resources to sustain you. So money could be an issue, yet somehow things will materialize for you because you're someone who is willing to take matters headlong. Your schedule will also be disrupted this month, so be flexible, make allowances rather than let go of opportunities. Bookkeeping, banking work will also keep you busy. Gadgets or equipment could also lead to disagreements or quarrels with loved ones. Basically, this is a month which is going to be marked by sudden development. With that Tower card, you also have lightning here. So when lightning strikes, it strikes without warning. So be prepared for those unforeseen eventualities. Your crown chakra is also very active this month because of the violet color here. So maybe amethyst is the crystal that you should use this month. Perhaps with this card, Hourglass, time is slipping. I think you want to make the most of your time. You don't want to let this time pass because you don't want to cry over spilled milk. You think the need of the hour is to do something fruitful with your life. The first 10 days of September have the Ace of Cups. This is talking about new beginnings. I think again, your schedule will be disrupted. There will be cancellation of planned work. Even if you get a new offer or a new job opportunity, I think you shouldn't speak out of turn. Sometimes being very garrulous could also lead to our undoing. So be mindful of that, Pisces. Other than that, I also feel that ego could affect our relationships, money, financial condition could also create discord, like I said. So be mindful of your words, hold your tongue. This is also the time when you will be busy on account of financial transactions. I think excess work is also going to be on the card, so you need to focus because there could be errors, and that means that you have to redo the task. Maybe you also need to be prepared because some deals could be confirmed at the last minute. Compromise is the key if you want to make money this time, at this time. Those of you who are in the leadership position, I think you're going to put workers who want you to adjust schedules according to them. You think that time is at a premium and you expect them to maintain deadlines, or you don't want them to extend deadlines. Paperwork is also going to keep you busy. You're going to be filing documents. 11th to 20th September, I do have the Sun card. I think you're very optimistic, you're very energized, but then the Sun's energy also means that you could blow hot and cold. Maybe you're going to get exasperated, or you're going to give a piece of your mind to flagrant workers or even to clients who are not paying up. But then I think you should resolve issues rather than let it go out of hand. Maybe legal documents also need to be looked into. Your focus is definitely going to be the home, your children. Maybe you should spend time outdoors to cool off. You are thinking about your long-term future. Maybe you will also get opportunities for a side hustle, something which you've never attempted. Again, throughout this month, I'm picking up that rescheduling of meetings is also going to be there. You also need to focus, as hastiness could lead to mistakes. Gadget issues could also make you busy. In case you're the boss, I think you're not going to tolerate tardy workers. Perhaps you're going to use your tongue like a whiplash and you're going to get rid of those workers. You're not going to brook any nonsense. I think this is also the time when you need to do some kind of cleansing ritual to get rid of negative patterns, negative thoughts, or even the arguments which seem to be a recurring feature this month. The final days of the month, that is 21st to 30th September, I do have the Two of Swords. Now, this is a card which is talking about indecision here. Maybe you have a choice that needs to be made and you are deliberating over the same. Again, your responsibilities are going to increase at this time, so focus on brainstorming. Brainstorm with those who are older than you, who are superior than you, as they could help you out. You should also follow your instinct. Mental stimulation is also going to help you get the answers that you desire. I think again you're going to ask your clients to pay up your dues. You need to be more attentive. You need to follow instructions. I think your boss is also not going to put up with your sluggish attitude, expects you to pull up your socks. Your loved ones worry that you could soon get the pink slip. Yet I think some respite can be expected in these final days. Your responsibilities are going to increase, even if it's frustrating, even if you think that rewards are not there to be seen. I think you should keep at it because the messy situation will soon be resolved. Momentary tension will be there, but then some gains can also be expected at this time. By and large, I think Pisces, you're concerned with finances this month. With respect to your love life, I do have the card Runner and Chaser. Maybe it's a cat and mouse chase. One person is very persuasive while the other person could bolt. Maybe you're reaching out to this person with whom you've had an on again, off again connection, and this person could be quite startled on account of your reactions. Maybe he thinks that this relationship will not work. That is why he is going to keep quiet rather than give you any hints about his feelings for you. For some of you, it's also possible that you're in a romantic connection, you want to settle down, you're thinking of the long-term future here. Maybe he thinks that he is doing the honorable thing by not giving you any ideas that he fancies you. Yet I think with that Ace of Cups, for some of you, there could also be promising of new love here. But then from the Ace to the 10 is a long way off, so don't build too many castles in the air. Other than that, in case you're romancing, I think your person may want to travel to be with you. In case yours is a long distance relationship, you also want to plan for the future, you also want to settle down. Maybe you're thinking about going the family way. This could be true for some Pisces this month. You could also exchange photographs. You do want your person to be more responsive towards you. In case yours is an unhappy connection, maybe it's time to get away with that card, birch rods or broom. I think you want to sweep that relationship out of your life. This person you are dealing with could also be very dominating. That is why you think it's a very oppressive and claustrophobic relationship for you. The last card in this reading is emotional sensitivity. It says honor and respect your deep sensitivity as it is a gift to us all. Maybe because of the harsh energies, you're extra sensitive. You could cry at the drop of the hat. Maybe circumstances are not too conducive for you. That is why you feel helpless or you feel challenged. Yet these are challenges which are shaping you for your future. You should follow your inner voice. You should listen to your intuition. Your angels and guides are always going to be there. Besides, crown chakra activation has come up in this reading. So pay attention, Pisces, rather than ignore these signs that your higher self is giving you. I hope, Pisces, you liked your reading. This is Star with Ariana Stark. Do give us your feedback in the comment section. This is Ariana Stark signing off. Take care. Bye. Till the next time.